go down if you are. So.
Bro, I'll have the #1 rush defense.
How many is run on the fourth?
100.
How what fight? I'm cold.
Plus a little better than the 9.
You just lock him. You just lock him down. You don't
He
need
just got one going. Yeah. It was right before half. I had a 1-score lead. He was trying to drive his fucking play, take 6 passes. So then I like 28-14. And so from there, he just. I just
Did you get ball at half too?
not see it. But then I stopped him again. And then we got a play so it's 31.
Did he like? Did he say anything to you or?
I mean, he's definitely good.
He probably pissed. He just lost. I was watching, bro, and I was like, "Good dog, good dog." I seen emotion. I was like, "Good dog." I'm cold, bro. Coming back.
So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight up in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a fifth up. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight up in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a fifth up. Oh, you stay with it. In the same city. I done been around this world, you can't think with me. Oh, you a wannabe, I'm what they wanna be. A well-adjusted free thinker, that's autonomy. That means I make my own decisions, boy, what do you do? I could spend a week or 2 out in Honolulu. And I ain't got $1 billion, but I got a screw loose to the people that see the world. You can invest that money.
Taking up all of my faith. You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care if you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. I got you. I don't even play. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Twisting my words and bringing it to pass, baby. You know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama. I want this shit now.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, long life, what I need. Multi fans in the state wanna fit my need. The whole city got fit. You got 3 other rappers got it. Fat out. Set the city on fire soon as he got free. The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. You what? Before I sat down, still ballin', money stacked all the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the back down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my back down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Jacktown. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. I'm a hot girl selling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. I'm a dope boy selling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. The backstage yelling, bring 'em out.
We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go from Tampa. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And not much there. Maybe a yard up the 24. You look at this Carolina defense. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
180!
Mayfield to throw it. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, Mayfield. Looking downfield for Gamble. And that's caught inside the 30. But he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 20. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 68 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Wide open receiver complete. And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now Mayfield. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tez Johnson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bucs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Building confidence after a loss, that's a good way to do it. The loss last game, but first drive here in this one, cashing it in for 6.
Hey, they can talk all they want about putting a loss behind them. I think that drive there did more than any conversation they had, don't you think?
That's exactly right. Puts that to bed. And this is what they said all week long. A lot of things they needed to do differently. Whatever they said appears to have worked. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Right. Set. 45. White. Fight. 97. Field. Black. Ready.
Young off the play fake. Now he's going to step up and run. Open man down the field. That's Ligon. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
When they've needed to play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. These two teams, they met in Charlotte earlier in the year with the Panthers coming out on top. So if they can win here in Tampa, they'd be able to claim the season sweep. Second down and 8. Now here's Young. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 19. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up Sankin.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Right back to Hubbard. And he'll be brought down short of 15, but a really good move on the run. Call it 7 yards on the carry, so a pretty good gain, but still left with a tough 3rd and 8. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Green gap. Ball red. 50. Green.
Young. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. And Xavier Legette, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Panthers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm not almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Oh, some strong running. And he's able to get this to the 30-yard line before he's out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Mayfield now. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Buccaneers hit 6-5 now on the year. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
180.
Throwing, Mayfield. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. Out is Jake Bates to try the field goal. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. Bates' kick is good. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Anders Carlson to kick off.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, and call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Young. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Ready.
Young to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play there on the catch and run. 30 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Hey, one steal. Here we ready.
To throw, Young. Checks this down to Hubbard. Room here to run. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a 1st down here.
1st down. A gain of 12. And the Panthers 1st down.
Bring back blue 32. Cut.
It's Young off play action. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
And they'll use him out of the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Watch out now. 50 0. Ready?
Out of the gun. Here's the give to Hubbard. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now a toss. Hubbard going left. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
A quick throw by Young, caught out wide. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
On what I love. Ooh, baby, that goes. Your body's just
On the set.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Fist ready.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Bryce Young scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Panthers have moved out in front.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Here's 2nd and 7. Mayfield. Now he'll tuck this and run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Mayfield showing he can be fleet of foot, picking up the first down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
Mayfield looks to throw. Going for the deep ball. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. 59 yards. And the Buccaneers are once again back in front. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 17-14. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
On the ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Ram, cycle, 45, right.
From the shotgun, it's Young. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Young from the shotgun. Ball hit and as he throws there, incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one goes for 24 yards.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? You're able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. To the right side, hauled in by McMillan. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up second. Here's Mayfield. Now he's going to step up. Now Mayfield lost the football, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
To throw, Mayfield. Fighting to stay upright. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Looking to throw. Oh, he's got Ibuka. That's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there at 22. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to...
And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Young now after the fumble recovery. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
No sense risking anything there on first down, even though he's still in the pocket. He had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. Let's take it at around the 40. And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? They'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Ultra, ultra. You yellow. Set.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Jonathan Brooks, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Mayfield keeps it himself. And he is going to have it back first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
don't know about you, but I don't like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the 1st down.
And as we say often, it shows confidence in your offensive line. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
Second and 10.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
They're going to look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
180!
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Kaiir Elam makes a pick down the right sideline. Yeah, that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. A comeback route, and he connects with Godwin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down.
At the 39-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. But he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
Hey, I'm all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust.
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take a blame themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there, couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
They'll run the screen with Hubbard. Dances by him. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 14 yards, good for a Panther 1st down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there. up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside deal. Oh, and now some space to operate. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Ready.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Ultra. Set.
Young quickly to the flat. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
Ultra. Go ultra. Here we go. Set. Ready.
On the handoff, it's Hubbard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. What a play.
Now this one thrown away. Will we see a flag? No. I'll say there was a receiver nearby. Pretty generous call, but either way, it's 4th down. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now. And rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Ready. Yellow.
On the give, this is Hubbard. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Panthers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track? And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. What a great play there. With a second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bucs have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Now the extra point. Cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Panthers 31, Buccaneers 24. Anders Carlson to kick off.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Looking to throw, Young. He's got his tight end, it's tough. And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield. But fortunately, a Panther was able to get on this, so Carolina keeps the ball. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That could be a little bit deflating. Exactly right. A lost opportunity.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now a run with Hubbard. And he'll get this down over to about the 46. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
Maybe the old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
3rd down, Young from the gun. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 25-yard line.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Ready, break. Let's go now. Black, 95, drill, 52. Ready.
They go play action. Young. Now he's going to step up and run. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Steal, check, steal. Here we go.
Here's Hubbard. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. It's a gain of 4 there that gives him a new set of downs.
For the guys playing defense, this has been a really long drive, and physically, that's awfully taxing. But I think the hardest part is mentally. What do you do?
On the ground, it's Hubbard. And he will take it across for Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Panthers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth-quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time...
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one good for 37 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 right at the 40. Throwing, Mayfield. And he will find his big tight end over the middle.
22 more yards there, another first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Baker changing the play at the line. Now Mayfield. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Irving. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Third down and goal coming up here.
180. What's that?
Mayfield down. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Bucky Irving from 3 yards out. And the Buccaneers have got it back to within a score. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is.
Anders Carlson to kick off.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would, and in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really high level.
They've been hot so far. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this third down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
Young. That is intercepted. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Intercepted.
Just not a particularly confident throw there. That one, it had a lot of air under it.
And the fact that it was thrown out toward the sideline, the ball seemed to hang up there forever. That's one that you go to bed dreaming about as a defender because that's about as easy as they come.
Here's 1st and 10. Mayfield. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they know anything less than a touchdown here at this late stage is going to be no good. They were going for it all right there, but it was just too hard to adjust to that one in the air, and it winds up incomplete.
Now Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here now, 3rd down. Here's Baker. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line.
Yes, down by a touchdown. They needed a big play here quickly, and they got one. And now, plenty of time. No need to panic, but you do need to move quickly.
Here's 1st and goal. Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Mayfield to throw. And this will be caught. Touchdown. So in the final minute here now, a 2-point conversion will tie the game.
The touchdown's massive, but now they've got to have 2 to possibly take this to overtime.
So a big play coming now for the Bucs as they'll go for 2.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Here's Mayfield. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. Huge conversion there to tie this thing up, but they're not done yet. Their defense needs to get a stop.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time for the other team to come downfield and put some points on the board, but job 1 was taken care of. The 2-point conversion to get this thing tied.
Anders Carlson to kick off.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Well, so much for the worry about how they would be after losing their lead. What a big-time return to seize the momentum back.
Okay, right.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Cross field. Black ultra. 10 black. Red cycle. Cut.
They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Ready.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Set.
And they'll go again here with Hubbard.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Here comes 2nd down at 5.
Trouble. 38. Cut. Ready.
They'll run here with Hubbard.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And with that, they're down to one remaining here in the second half.
And it's 3rd down.
On the double.
Well, this crowd into it now.
Right.
3rd and 2.
Right. Ready. Set. Go.
They'll try and run for this with Hubbard.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their second-year kicker. And his kick is absolutely perfect. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Down. Red. 38. Set.
And they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. 2 seconds on the clock, this for the win. And his kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Carolina, they continue to keep pace for that first-round bye as they move to 11-1. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, they fall to 6-6 now on the campaign. And they'll get a chance to